Hello everyone, I'm Hyperlink.
I'm So.
We have a special little two-part episode of our famous little show. I'm not calling it that. Let's start over.
It is a big famous show. It's a show that's so famous it's on everyone's lips.
Everyone kisses this show.
It's called Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Well, we'll get to that. Anyway, we have a special two-part episode of this show. So last week we recorded a bunch of really great stuff that was like emotional and stuff, so we wanted to keep it all in. But we also recorded a different segment that we really, really liked, and we wanted to give an opportunity to
Let it shine.
Yeah, so we're just gonna go right into it. We hope you enjoy.
Love you.
All right, I'm going to ask you a question.
Sounds great.
You're in a cathedral, in a city full of cathedrals.
Oh my god.
What do you do next?
Instantly, I'm trying to become the pastor at this cathedral.
Yeah.
Right off the bat.
First thing.
So, I'm throwing open the big double doors to this cathedral. And inside, what am I looking at there?
Right. So you're opening the cathedral. But you were already in the cathedral. So what's amazing to me is that you've already sort of seen through this as being a cathedral within a cathedral. And what you've seen in there is something that it's dark and there's one candle flickering at the end of the room. And you creak those open. I mean, these are big, heavy, aged doors. And it's kind of amazing that this cathedral is 2 to 3 feet above the ground. And it's clearly the same cathedral, but smaller and inside this bigger cathedral.
Right.
So you'd expect that the inside would be totally the same ornate flying buttresses, the same stained glass. But instead, it is just a dark, endless hallway with a candle at the end. What's your next move?
So let me tell you, I'm already 5 steps ahead of you here. I'm trying to do an any percent run of this town of many cathedrals, So instantly, I start sprinting toward the candle. Obviously, because the hallway was impossible to traverse. And now where am I?
Where you are is it appears to be the bottom of the well. You look up. You look up and you can see
bottom of the well again.
You can see 12 spires all the way around, and you can see that you're clearly outside somehow. You've fallen through this, and in your haste, you had a huge backpack on, and it's gone too. All you have on your person are a feather, a ruler, and a memory.
Oh,
You've written on a little scroll.
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take that memory and I'm going to sort of I'm taking off my shoes.
Yeah.
That's so important at this stage.
Absolutely. Wow,
there's a frame perfect skip later in the level that you're not going to be able to achieve with your shoes still on. Yeah. So I go ahead and take those off and I bury them in the soft dirt at the bottom of the well.
Good.
That's so, thank you. So we'll reap the benefits of that later.
You're lighter now, aren't you?
And that's going to become so important when I tuck the feather right behind my ear, okay, and I take the memory and I tuck that in the inside pocket on my jacket.
Big mistake. See, what was happening up until that point, you had started to levitate a few inches up there, and you were rising from the well. The second that you tucked that memory in, you were weighed down.
Right, yeah.
What are you going to do next?
Right, so this is my strat. So there's a couple different ways to approach this run. Yeah. This is the one that I found is you need to escape with the memory still in tow. Right. So I start to go a little bit feral to scare the cathedrals at the top.
Not working. They're getting closer.
Oh, yeah, they're going to keep getting closer, but it's going to slow them eventually as I start to run. And I start to run and run against the edges of the well, and then eventually, as I keep going, it just starts to all the way up, and then all of a sudden I'm getting hot. I'm not touching the ground anymore, and the heat that I'm generating, I start to spin up the sides of the well, and all of a sudden, I'm kind of I'm starting to gain on the edges, and I'm running toward the top, and it's I'm unscrewing this whole shit like a
cord. You pop out of it, all the way straight up, and you look down, and you see, something that it's almost boggling how an entire earth can be covered in these religious edifices. It makes no sense to you. You look down and you expect water somewhere, but this endless fractal cathedral earth with these winding cobblestone roads that lead to nowhere, to the same identical cathedral. The memory is still in your pocket. The feather is still behind your ear. Your toes are cold, but you're soaring up, up, and up. How are you going to get back down? What's your next move?
This is so easy for me because here's what I've done. I've exited the skybox of the level. The thing about this move is that it actually, you're doing so much collision with the walls in the bottom of that well. Right. You can actually right out through the maximum vertical height for this level.
You're in the non-space.
I'm in the non-space, so I can literally look down and I take the whole world and I pick it up like a little boba and I hold it in between my fingers. I just look at it so close, and I examine all those little crevices, all those little cathedrals, all those little potential paths that I could be strolling, and I take it and I just eat it like a little fucking gumdrop.
You hear it from far away in the non-space. You, your feather, a memory, no shoes. Third clap, you look up, and you've soared right back into an entire new universe of cathedrals that was directly above you. This time, instead of a yellowed, ancient stone, it is now a deep jet black stone, and there's a low, rumbling tone. Everything is above you, right? You haven't oriented yourself around. You're scraping your head on the floor. What do you do next?
Well, clearly I've pissed the level off. And that's exactly what I wanted to do. This is so that's so important for the strategy that I really make the whole world frustrated at me. So I just start digging my little fingies up through the rocks, trying to find a weak spot that I can use to physically pry the world apart and ordain myself entrance to it.
Sure. Do you think that's gonna work for you?
Oh yeah, I found one. It's easy.
I think you're gonna find that it's like not yielding to you.
Huh.
In fact, if anything, like what you thought was a tone was really a chorus of thousands of voices.
Oh no.
And it's going, it's doing that really, really quietly in the back of things.
Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Shit. So when I took off my shoes,
Yeah.
did I take off the shoelaces?
You took them both, it's all off.
It's all off?
It's all
I
off.
left them there?
Yeah.
Fuck, dude! Shit! God damn it! Oh god! Fuck! Okay. And I can't find any entrance? I can't get out of the fucking level. I'm trapped under the concrete.
Well, you're not trapped under the concrete. You scrabbled against it.
And there's no
floating with your head against an upside down world.
Okay,
You're
and
like
there
a balloon against a ceiling.
Right, and I've been scrabbling and I can't find the fucking
exactly,
toggle.
exactly.
Okay. Oh god. I just start fucking running. The run is fucked. I just need to fucking survive.
You're totally upside
No.
You're bonking at the geometry.
God
So
damn
fucked
it!
up. Obviously.
And it's gonna start really hurting really soon. It's gonna get really hot down here unless I get the fuck out of here.
Bruises.
Oh god, can I see anything? Is there anything I can use?
I'm really glad that you asked that because, like, you know, you're about to take in a little bit more of the environment. Maybe there'll be something that can help you. Right?
Jesus.
So you've somehow like cartoonishly bonked and flopped yourself out of like wherever it is that you landed in your haste, and all of a sudden, like, you're in like a quieter square.
Okay.
There is a well there. You're being very careful not to bob, again, like a balloon. It's all upside down into the well because then you're right back where you came from, but upside down.
Right,
That's
right.
the last thing
That's
you could
the last
possibly-
thing I need right now.
Definitely. However, it's clear that like this is sort of, it was meant to be some sort of meeting space. There was just clearly something that was like inhabited. In fact, it looks almost recently abandoned. There's like little bits of detritus that you're scraping your head against, like little like, you know, French fry packets and all of these little things. But there's like four of these like hulking, sort of, they look like, before these cathedrals were like ornate and Byzantine, they're looking squatter. They're looking a little bit more ancient. But there's four of them, and the doors look perfectly friendly, and there's light in all four.
Oh Jesus. I've just fucked this up so bad.
How are you gonna make this right?
How am I gonna make? If only I knew.
Yeah.
There's one thing.
Make a choice.
There's one thing they tell you when you start doing this at this rate, the way that I'm doing it.
Yeah.
They say you never leave those fucking shoelaces behind. They say this every time. They say, God help you if you leave those shoelaces.
This is not
in
a
the well."
sandals world.
No, it's not a sandals world, and the game's gonna get mad and stay mad.
Yeah, yeah.
So, you know, the fact that it seems so pleasant now actually makes me more afraid.
Right.
So there's four of these cathedrals.
And the well.
And the well. Well, I literally will die if I go back there. So that one's right out. I think I take out my memory.
Okay.
And I read it, and I just kind of like, I don't even read it so much as I just hold it out against the four cathedrals, and I try and get any sense of which one I should be entering.
Sure.
With that.
I think, you know, you open that up as you unscroll it, like it's almost like too like bright to see, and you just see like this like simple script. There's no fanciness here. It just says, think about where you started.
Oh no.
Think about the air in your lungs.
Oh god.
And where you're gonna go next.
So they're just fucking with me now. Okay, great. So I guess I just, okay, fine. Fuck it. I throw the memory on the fucking ground.
No. Big mistake. Big mistake. You're plummeting right back to the first world.
Shit! God
and it's
damn
like
it!
It's a long fall all the way back.
Wait,
down.
it's like.
Boom! And you just feet hit the ground. And you're barefoot. It's nice and cool though.
Okay.
It's not angry. The that's all stopped.
Oh, thank fucking
But
God.
you're in front of the cathedral you started in.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess I can start my run over now.
Yeah.
Is the game still mad at me?
No.
Okay, then fuck it. I'm just gonna, and I crank.
Who the fuck is there?
God damn it!
The frog merchant.
Not the frog merchant! No! I'm prostrate.
The frog merchant says, shut the fuck up.
God!
And unrolls its big tongue, and at the end is the lock you ignored last time, and it bangs it against your forehead.
Ow!
It says, what are you doing? What are you doing? It says, because its tongue is out.
Look, I was just trying to do an 80% run. Look, the whole first tutorial section with the fucking well, it just takes forever. I just wanted to get out with my...
There was a simple solution. There was a simple solution there.
No, that puzzle takes so long, dog. It's
Why
not...
don't you sit down?
Of course I am now sitting. There's no option. I have to be sitting now. Listen, this whole level, I just want to get through it.
You just want to get through
I'm just passing through. So, look, you're mad. I get it. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to...
It's interesting how your tone has changed towards me since the last time we met.
It is... Well, of course... Well, truly, just every sentence I try and say, the frog merchant has like entered my mind. It's just like halted.
Just sort of riveting around.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I think you should read your memory again.
Oh, fuck. And I reach my hand.
The lock is left beside you. The tongue rolls back up, and the frog backs up into the slightly smaller cathedral that was inside the main cathedral.
Jesus. So I'm sitting down, and here's what's about to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I know that I threw that memory on the ground earlier. And I know I'm gonna reach back into that inside pocket in my fucking coat.
And you pull it back, it's like burns me.
God,
and
Jesus!
You look down at your hand, and it says, the air in your lungs.
Oh my god. Oh, fuck, dude.
You can breathe just fine.
Wait, I can?
It just says
Oh, sorry. I just assumed that they were gonna cut the air off of my lungs.
No. This isn't. See, what's it? Okay, the frog merchant bangs the doors open. Why are you so hell-bent on making this world hate you? I'm trying. Takes the lock and puts it back in his cloak, and fucking closes the door of the little cathedral. What are you doing? You can hear it from inside the cathedral. What the fuck?
I can only assume games don't like it when you beat them.
Doesn't every game just want to end?
Oh.
The doors behind you shut. The frog cathedral opens up. And there again is the candle.
I walk forward and I put it out.
You wake back up. The end.
Oh my god, that was my fastest time ever. That was my fastest run time ever, dog. I fucking crushed that shit. No, I thought I had lost it for a second, but I fucking nailed that shit, dude. Did you see the way I handled that frog merchant situation? Frame perfect.
You did a great job.
Okay, world record candidate run. You can run this shit through fucking Final Cut. I didn't do any frame skips. I didn't do any editing. It's all fucking real. Hey, hit me up on fucking Twitch chat if you got a problem with that, alright? God, I'm the best in the world at this game. Fuck you.
This is not a game, baby.
Yeah, so that was that. Okay, here's the thing. Sal had a business trip this week. It was just a bad day. We were both really, really tired.
Very.
So you're gonna get a very tired, sort of sleepy,
Cozy.
haha,
Delicious.
yeah. And it is that. So
You're gonna love it.
That's the second half of the show.
Hope you love it.
And enjoy it. How do I turn off this damn...
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone listening at home.
This is a tired episode.
Of Haha Yeah.
Show where everything's haha.
And most of it.
Yeah.
I'm Hyperlink.
I'm Zell.
Folks, I need you to put on your nightgown and your silliness hat.
Bring a couple of feathers into your room to float around as you breathe deeply.
I hope you have a down comforter.
I hope you have a little chamomile tea.
I hope you have a warmed kombucha.
I hope you have a cold kombucha.
I hope you have a glass of milk.
I hope you have a lover or a friend.
And I hope you have a pair of binaural headphones, because this episode is presented in astonishing 4D.
This episode is a lower resolution than ever.
We've really created the world's first chiptune podcast that is presented in chiptune.
And we hope you hate it.
Let's both just kind of tingle the microphone and christen the listen.
Christen the listen. That's me blowing on the soup of the podcast. Make it nice and cool for you to eat.
And I'm making my special noise.
Man, do I have some questions for us?
I have a question for you.
Yeah, baby.
If a shark ever stops swimming, it will suffocate and die.
Yeah.
You jealous?
Yeah.
Why?
I know that when I die, I'm going to keep going.
You're gonna keep going?
Well, yeah, it's like you ever throw something onto like a frozen over lake and watch it slide.
Mm-hmm.
I'm mid throw right now.
Right.
I'm in my arc. When I die, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna keep sliding. It's gonna be not of my accord. I'll be in all rights out for the count. Mm-hmm. Much as a shark could not do.
Right. You're the exact opposite of a shark.
I'm more or less not a shark.
That's really
but
true.
it's more or less. And I think that really I'm did I say I was or wasn't jealous?
You said you were.
I'm not jealous at all, and I'll tell you why. I mean, what does a shark disrespects water every day. Mm-hmm. We're almost kindred in that regard.
That's so true. I think that a shark is an afferent to water. I think that water, if it could do anything, it would be offended by a shark's presence inside of it.
Definitely.
Sharks breathe out like it's nothing. Here's my opinion.
Yeah.
When I die, and I won't, what's going to happen with me is my whole shit is just going to be fucked up. Like, if you imagine, like, sort of like the NVIDIA GeForce ragdoll physics have been turned on, but, like, my model is intersecting with, like, a rock on the ground.
Yeah,
and, like, my whole shit is just completely off the wall.
Right.
That's going to be immediately I'm going to hit the ground, and I'm going to have some kind of collision error, and I'm going to just kind of be, like, fucking around and vibrating basically until somebody is able to reset the whole world.
Right. It makes me think of beamng.drive.
Yes, exactly.
So I'm not going to name somebody who's been canceled, but what I do know about beamng.drive is that, like, some of the non-structures that you get in there, I mean, talk about something that's a space and not a space. Some of that shit is that shit bangs. Mm-hmm. That shit is a window into the all. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
That shit is a closed door to everything, mm-hmm. and it's like almost an architecture. It's almost like a sort of like it's construction and it's produced, but like. Not it's totally it's in a vacuum. Mm-hmm. There's no like real production, anything that needs to happen. It's almost like a spontaneous creation from the imagination of a dead thing.
Yes.
Because it has no concept of like what a shape can or should be. Only what it knows it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
But the minute that those parameters are flexed and fucked with, it just decides.
Yeah.
And it's like it's incapable of actually thinking, breathing, aesthetically creating, doing anything, synthesizing, analyzing anything. It just has to default to what it thinks it can't be.
Right.
And it makes a beautiful building that I would love to try and build in real life. Because I generally have a bit of a distrust for the idea of an AI generated architecture, an AI generated city. I'm like, I don't trust an AI to fucking tie my shoes or order me a Yelp meal. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Right.
But what I do trust an AI to do is fuck up.
Yes.
And when it fucks up, it had better do it spectacularly. And I'm all for spectacle in my built work.
I have a question, or if you have one, you can do it.
Listen, baby, I'm a sleepy little bitch. What do I got here? It's like, stop me if you've heard this one, but what kind of ruins would you build?
What kind of ruins? Wait, what I build?
Yeah.
But they're ruins. I guess that's the rub right there, isn't it?
You've rubbed on the rub.
Oh, my rub. Okay.
So there is if you want a little inspiration, there were lots of architects in particularly the 19th century, the Romantics, and into the beginning of the 20th century that would build buildings that would look good after they were ruins. As they were being built, in their mind, they were like, memento mori, how would this look destroyed?
That's actually kind of an interesting way of thinking about a building. Here is what I am imagining. Really what I'm building is a scam. This sounds like it's a ruin, but it's actually a scam.
What is a ruin if not a scam?
Exactly. Well, mine is both. And it is the BBC Presents Downton Abbey experience.
Fuck yes. All right, I bought my ticket. I'm
Yeah.
wearing my big doily hat.
So you kind of like drive out to like the classic British countryside. You see these like verdant rolling green hills. Like if you look, you'll see like a little rabbit kind of like leaving its burrow in the middle of the field and kind of like nursing its young, and like the sun is starting to like set low over these like lush resplendent hills as you pull into these like huge iron gates of this massive stately manor. And it is, as far as you know, the house from Downton Abbey. You've seen maybe one episode of Downton Abbey, but like you have like a friend or a partner who's like super into Downton Abbey. You're like ready for this Downton Abbey experience. This is like a 3-story massive classic Victorian home. And you pull up kind of like in your big little car, you know, just around the circular driveway, and you just kind of like park elegantly in like the front. Like these massive wooden double doors kind of just like are pushed open. There's like a huge kind of like double staircase that like spirals around, like 2 arms about to enclose around you toward the front, and like from that staircase like a kind of like portly little butler man kind of like descends the stairs, and he'll say something like, "Welcome to the Downton Abbey experience." And you're like, ooh, and you take out your little like Pentax camera and you're kind of like taking little photos of the whole place, right? And as you explore the house, you realize something is very wrong with this building. Oh my god. It seems like, and I mean, you're like an architect, so like you know this, but like it seems like this house is being supported in the most peculiar way. Typically, you know, you would understand how like a house is typically constructed so as to not fall down.
Foundation.
But it seems like this house is entirely supported by load-bearing beams about 33 and 66% horizontally through the entire house. They go all the way up to the top, these huge, massive columns, and it seems that if one of them were to get like bumped into, this whole place would be liable to fall apart.
Why would they do such a thing?
Why would they do such a thing? And you open a door and it's Luigi. Luigi's in the house, and Luigi is a level 9 CPU. And this is the Luigi's Mansion Super Smash Bros. Level, and there's actually no Downton Abbey shit in this house at all.
Oh
and
my
Luigi
God.
is instantly kicking.
No, Luigi, stop!
No, ha, wahoo! That's Luigi.
I'm gonna call Dr. Mario.
And Dr. Mario's here, and he's a level 9 CPU, but he's on the green team. And you look down, you're wearing a red shirt, and Luigi's on the blue team.
Wait, this is a free-for-all
This
battle?
is a fucking free-for-all battle. Down goes one corner of the house.
I'm a mere mild-mannered architect.
14
Me and
people
my
are
partner,
dead.
Daisy
the
are
smash
here.
ball comes out.
Oh my god.
Daisy jumps out.
Daisy jumps out. I whisk open my huge coat, and I've got a big blueprint. And I go whoosh, and I unroll it, and it sort of like floats up and up and up and forms a sort of pseudo stair. And I take a little like protractor that I would draw a circle with, and I hand it to Daisy, and I'm casting the blueprint spell. Daisy's repeating her name, and I say, "Please, we're in Downton Abbey." I tell her, and she says, I get it." She says that. And I get it. Exactly. And she bounds up, and she gets an eagle-eye view of the ground. She's so high up in there, she double jumped all the way up.
That's a new feature.
All right, it is a new feature. I sling my sharp compass straight at Luigi's big idiot nose.
Oh no!
Daisy is meanwhile floating further and further away.
Daisy, come back!
I don't care about Daisy. She's going, and the blueprint continues. I'm certain by now that the compass has bounced harmlessly off a wall. And it is at this point that the building collapses utterly.
And it's fucking carnage. I mean, like, there was like a whole Downton Abbey thing in the basement, but like all those people are dead now. It was just like a complete hellish experience. But
Wow.
like, you got the smash ball.
And you built a fucking great ruin.
Yeah, it's like a huge... Well, the good news is it's all gonna kind of like magically build back up in like a couple of minutes. The fight can continue. The real danger is if you lose all your stock, because that's gonna really eliminate you from the fight.
I knew I had all that stock.
Yeah, but then all of a sudden, you know, you're kind of like... Luigi's dusting up the ruined, like, kind of like destroyed dust of his mansion, and Daisy's just completely gone into like the stratosphere, like no longer part of this world.
I'm like looking for my compass idly.
And you see something on the ground.
Oh shit, what is
under
that?
some ruins, and like
my
you
God.
kind of like shift aside, kind of like the soot and the soil, and you pick it up, and it's the strangest little object. It's like a little letter.
Oh my god.
With the strangest wax insignia on the other side. It looks like a little smash ball.
Oh my god.
an invitation to Smash, but you're already in Smash, and suddenly it's whisked out of your hands by a figure who's so tall and vibrant that they're blocking out the sun.
Oh my god.
And you kind of like try and adjust your vision, and they just tilt their head back. And it's Alfred from Downton Abbey. And Alfred is confirmed for Smash. Alfred is the new DLC character coming to Smash, bringing an exclusive stage, the Downton Abbey Mansion, full of all your favorite Downton Abbey side characters like Portly, Brimsley, Bingsley, and Bobby. They're all coming to Super Smash Bros. 5 for the Nintendo Switch and Switch Lite and Double Switch. They're all coming. It's Abby time, says Sakurai. Hello. Thank you for watching my presentation. It's Abby time. I hope you enjoy the rest of E3. Hello?
I'm still looking for my compass. I'm rummaging.
Okay, I found a letter, but I still can't find my fucking compass.
Sakurai's presenting idly.
I hope you find your compass soon. Please enjoy the rest of this E3 presentation.
Wow.
Here's Doug Bowser to talk about the next game.
Hi, thank you so much, Sakurai. I'm Doug Bowser, and I'm here today to introduce our next big IP. This is something that a lot of people have wanted, and what it is a good game. I want you all to close your eyes and imagine. Now open your eyes. Wouldn't you have imagined to see a video of the game that we made?
Yes.
It's not ready.
Aww.
Close your eyes again.
Okay.
All right, here you are, a clock maker. You're so tired. You're so tired. Open your eyes.
Wow.
What did you think? That's our new game. It's never coming out.
Wow. I wanted to be the tired clockmaker, but I guess I'll have to not be that. Woo! Basically, I think Nintendo won E3 this year. Did you even see that clockmaker demo? I can't believe they brought Alfred to Smash. Should have been Banjo.
Who the fuck is that? Banjo's already in the game.
Yeah, that's a person who didn't...
Sorry, you know what? I think I just jumped because I never heard you do that voice before.
That was my fool's voice. That's someone who doesn't keep up with the latest Nintendo news.
The doddering doddered.
I don't watch any Jim Sterling videos, and for that reason, I don't know that Banjo is in it. I never booted up Mario. I never booted up
Luigi.
Snipperclip. Bro, I didn't boot any of it. I still am on Game Boy, dude. I need to read the articles.
Hey, man. I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, this is a weird episode.
It's a lot. Hey, GG.
GG?
Oh, yeah. We're gonna replay.
Okay. How long was this?
This is about an hour, start to finish.
What? Really?
Yeah, there's a lot of us just talking in the beginning.
Yeah. How much am I allowed to put in?
I mean, I don't want...
Well, before we talk too much shop, let's close the episode out. No, don't stop recording. We need to do an outro.
Oh, that was a great bit.
Wow.
Wow, we love this show, and we love you. This has been Cell.
I'm still Hyperlink.
And it's America's Funniest Home Videos, the show where everything's made up and the points don't matter.
Funny things you do, America, America, this is you.
This is, yeah.